Let's talk about changes, realizing the changes you want to see in your life now. So before we get onto that, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Warren here. And please remember to like, love, share, engage, and all of that stuff. So one thing that's crucial in understanding is that our subconscious mind is one and the same with the universal mind, the universal entity, source, if you will, spirit, your God creation, however you want to call it. Okay, the subconscious mind is one and the same with that. So if you are able to control the programming in your subconscious mind, you are then able to, over time, sometimes instantly, sometimes it may take a day or two, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, all right? But you are able to control your reality. So let's say, for example, you are going through some turmoil in your life right now. Maybe you've had a long-term breakup, okay? And now you are in the process of a stage of your life, you're in your 40s and above, you've had a stable life for a period of time, you haven't really needed to make much change in your life until now. Now that as an example, you're having a breakup or you're getting a divorce, now you need some significant changes to happen in your life. And it's kind of been forced on you, or maybe you've initiated it. Then the next thing you want to be doing is you want to be learning how to control and reprogram your subconscious mind. So how do we do that? Well, in order for us to experience anything in life, we need to be giving of that. So if we want love in our life, we need to give love. If we want more money in our life, we need to give money. If we want better relationships with people, we have to be better at giving in relationships. If you want a healthier body, we need to be that healthy body. And this is the key. It's about learning how to be whatever it is that you are desiring, whatever changes that you know you need to be making. It's about learning to be that. So how do we do that? Well, we can do that through a number of ways, but one of the easiest and most effective and powerful ways is through meditation. Is by sitting in a state of quiet and calm and peace and relaxed, and you're focusing your mind, you're conditioning and you're training the mind to be focused on one thing only. And that one thing is the thing that you desire to see in your life. So let's say now you're going through a divorce, you're going through a breakup, and you know now, okay, I don't want to be by myself. Some people do, but you don't really want to be by yourself, okay? If that's the case, that's you. So you want to meet somebody else. It may not necessarily be now. You may want to meet somebody in 6 months' time. Maybe you're going to give yourself some space to make these changes that you identify as being necessary in order for you to now materialize something new in your life. Then you focus on what it is that you feel you need to become. So you may need to ask yourself some questions. Okay, what does the significance of the meaning of what's going on in my life have on me? Like, what does that mean to me? Okay, and then who do I need to become in order to be more attractive to my ideal partner or my ideal companion? Who is the individual that I need to become in order to be that person? And sit on that question for a while, all right? And then once you start to process the information, the feedback that comes back, you start to internalize that. Then you start to visualize that person. Then you start to emotionalize that person. To eventually, with the point where you're at is you are living that person in your mind's eye. So your subconscious becomes programmed. And the perfect time to do this is in the evening before you go to sleep at night. So as you start to drop off into sleep, you're thinking and you're visualizing that person, that individual that you see yourself becoming, as in the present tense now. You are that person already. You can feel being that person. You can feel what it means to be in a new relationship. You can feel what it means to have a healthy body. You can feel what it means to be confident about yourself and have assurity about who you are and belief in who you are and what you stand for. You can feel all of these things. Once you can get to that, then you can start controlling your reality. And we've been doing it all our lives. It's about manifestation, right? But we've been manifesting all our lives. If we weren't manifesting, we wouldn't be living a life. Okay, so we've been manifesting every second of our lives. The only difference is most of the time we've been manifesting on autopilot. And we've been getting what the masses get because we're manifesting on autopilot. But if you want to manifest something that is specific to you and specifically desired by you, then you need to focus on programming your subconscious so that you can attract that into your life. And as if it's now, you've got to have it in the now, in the present. You've got to feel who that person is. You've got to feel how that body feels. You've got to feel what it means to be in that relationship. Whatever it is for you, you've got to feel it. Ask yourself the questions. What is it going to take for me to be that person? Sit on that question for a while, okay? Then start to process the pictures. Create vivid, colorful pictures, okay? And then once you've got the pictures, then start to emotionalize and internalize it within yourself. Become that person. And the more you feel that individual, the more you feel who that individual is and what that person's all about, the quicker you're going to start attracting that into your life. And that's how manifestation will work for you. That's how the universe works. And over time, you reprogram that subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind is going to work for you in spite of you. In spite of those bad days that you have, in spite of those negative feelings and thoughts that you may have, because over time you're practicing consistently every single day, reprogramming your subconscious mind, it will go to work for you. And especially when you're sleeping, then it starts to attract to you what it is that you really desire. And you start to see small signs of that in your life on a day-to-day basis, till eventually it becomes bigger and bigger, and you cannot avoid it anymore. And you have to take advantage of those signs, of those things that fall into place for you every single day. So I trust that helps. I trust that makes sense. And especially if you're going through some turmoil in your life right now, it's important that we distract ourselves from the turmoil we are experiencing. Stop thinking and over-analyzing and processing in your head all the time whatever it is that you're going through. It's happened. It's done. Leave it now. Okay? Accept it. Come to terms with it. Now start focusing on you and who you are and who you can be, the individual that you deserve to be. And then start to materialize that person through practice and consistency, day after day after day after day after day. And as I said to you, do it at a time when you know you have peace of mind, free space, no distractions. Perhaps the best time is typically at nighttime, just before you go to sleep, so that as you go to sleep, your brain is dropping into the frequency that's going to connect you, where your subconscious is now open to influence. Your subconscious is now open to that reprogramming, so that when you do go to sleep, it's doing all the work for you. I trust that helped. And if you know anybody that's going through trauma in their life, that's going through turmoil in their life, that has spoken a lot about making changes and the desire to make changes, maybe share this with that person. If it's you, then I trust that you're going to take this on board and start practicing it for yourself. And if you need some assistance, if you need some help with this, then reach out to me. It's not that difficult if you know how to do it and what to do. It's really not. It just takes practice. It's like anything, it will take practice. And as you practice it, the more you practice it, the better you're going to get at it. And the better you get at it, the quicker these manifestations will happen in your life. All right. Until we speak, you take care, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.